Welcome back to Not Too Late with Sebastian Russell. I am Sebastian Russell. This is our first season finale of the season, and before we properly begin on this episode, I want to thank Tucker Scanlon for giving everyone here the opportunity to work on the show. Without him, none of us would be here, and this season was only possible because of him. But now, enough about that old geezer. Despite only having 6 episodes this season, it's been packed with content that probably made you go, well, that's nice. They're trying their best. You know, from a Halloween debate to not knowing how to say RuPaul's Drag Race, we had it all. From interviewing people who like bees to interviewing people who like Disney. You know, we interviewed them all. And it wasn't easy. We had an almost entirely new crew here, but we learned, we bonded, we cried in our bathtub. That was just me. Okay, well, I guess no one else actually cares about this show. Obviously, I'm kidding. I don't care about the show either. Anywho, let's take a second to talk about our new crew members. Lily, Sydney, Maggie, Alex, Jacob, Nolan, Maitland, Margot, Jack, and Karen. 8 out of 10 of them are freshmen. So if the show sucks, blame them. But if you like the show, you're welcome. I'm good at what I do. But is my crew good at what they do? We'll find out when we come back. Tonight, we have a show. The tab is here. Stick around. Because it's our last episode, we wanted to do some performance reviews of our crew. And instead of doing it privately like HR told me I had to, I'm gonna do it now on the show. So let's get our first crew member out here, Megan.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
That's
It's
good.
going really good. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and according to my notes, it has been a fantastic semester. I'm just gonna take a look at your performance real quick, just take a look at the stats.
Sounds good.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you could smile more. Just, you know, a little more smiling, I think, would be.
Okay, yeah.
It's a compliment.
Shut up.
Next, we have Alex Barden, so hopefully this one will go better. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Sebastian.
How's it going?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Oh, let me get to your. So it says here that you're the only guy we're talking to today.
Oh, neat.
Yep. Good job, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah. Have a good one. Yeah. Next up, we have Leighton Howard. How's it going, Leighton?
It's okay. It's a little hot in here.
It is. So, let's take a look at your notes.
Okay.
It's not great. Had to do a Kermit voice because it's that bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's been a problem with your obsession with shaving Hojip's legs.
You know what, man? It's either him or you. Pick your poison.
You are doing great, Leighton. Have
Thanks.
a wonderful day.
I really appreciate that,
Yeah.
honestly.
Uh,
So hard.
Next up, we have Sydney. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, you don't have to worry. There's only a few things that we have to talk about in terms of your performance.
Like?
Well, so yeah, it says that you've been involved in the writing process, which I think has been super beneficial.
There's a but coming, isn't there?
There is. You see, I would like more jokes about current events rather than your weird obsession with bestiality.
My what?
Oh, neutrality. Net neutrality.
I'm sorry I care about the equality of internet providers.
Right. The quality of internet providers. Let's go ahead and get our next employee out here. Maggie. How's it going, Maggie?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm good. So, since you're a writer, I think I should probably be like really honest with you. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Okay, so I think you're probably going to know what I'm talking about here. The thing I'm most concerned about is your suggestion for a guest that we get.
I don't recall.
Yeah, well, you mentioned, I think I'm reading this right, you wanted an adult baby.
Yeah, I think an adult baby would bring a lot of character to the show.
Right. I don't really want to mix, though, my home life and my work life. I already get enough adult people in diapers, so. Also, you said that I should dress up as Ellen DeGeneres, and I was just curious how that was funny.
Well,
I just think that we could add a little bit more spice, a little bit more chef's kiss to the show, and I think that I, as a writer, should have a little bit more say.
No, I disagree. So go ahead and get out of here. Yeah. Next up, who do we have? Samantha. Yeah. How are you, Samantha?
I'm good.
That's good. Let's just take a look here. Oh, wow. Samantha, you're actually doing really well.
Oh.
It says that you've written 3 sketches. 2 of them were about kicking homeless people, but that's more than Maggie wrote.
Ooh, shade.
I do also have in my notes that it says you stole money from us and 2 cameras. But you know what? You've gone to all of the meetings, so I'm going to let it slide. Lastly, though, it does say that you've busted some lights on someone's car.
Oh, well, someone was in my spot last month. What was I supposed to do?
That's fair, Samantha. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next we're gonna go to my favorite crew member, me, Sebastian. First off, I want to thank you for all of your hard work. It's really no big deal, Mr. Russell. You know, I'm just doing my best here. Ooh, respects authority. Now that's a nice touch. Everyone else can take a note from this guy. And according to my notes, it says that you're a flawless host and you never stumble on your lines. It says you're beautiful and you have a 6-foot vertical, which is like amazing. Your hair is that of a god. And I gotta say, I couldn't agree more. You're the perfect crew member and I couldn't be prouder. Well, I don't know about that, but if your notes say it's probably true, you know, I'm hoping that I can help our other writers like Maggie get a little better in the process. Well, I think you're just the guy to do it. Thank you for coming in today. Those are all of the performance reviews we have. Stick around for the interview with the tab. You know, you're just a really great guy, and I really appreciate you. Welcome back. Today we have the tab here with us. 2 representatives are here. Our very own Leighton Howard and James. So thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you guys coming in. First question, pretty simple. How did you guys get involved in the tab?
I'll get started with that. So I would make a lot of IU related like content, like Twitter, like tweets and stuff like that, and I kept sending them to the tab. And the leader of it just got annoyed and was like, do you want to just like join? And I was like, oh, well, I guess. So.
James?
No, Sebastian, I'm not going to mince my words here. I am not a funny person.
You're not?
But I make memes.
Okay.
And memes are funny. And that's how I got started. I started DMing the tab some memes. After a while, they were like, come on board.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the way in.
So you just spam them and harass?
Yeah.
That's how you get involved?
Yeah.
They have to be like good.
They have to be good.
Yeah.
But he's not funny.
I'm not funny, no.
So they don't have to be that good. What is the coolest interaction you guys have had through the account?
I'm definitely gonna say Mark Cuban. He is like super nice and he'll like interact with us in our DMs, which is just so cool because obviously he's like a big dude.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say Mark Cuban as well.
You can't copy the answer, I'm sorry.
All right, fair enough.
So there's no other cool interaction?
No, not really.
Wow, you guys sound exciting. If you could have anyone take over the tab account for the day, who would it be and when do I get to do that?
I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I would have, like, maybe my grandfather do it because he just has no idea how to use technology at all.
Okay.
And I feel like that would just be ridiculously funny because he can't even work like a cell phone, like a flip phone.
Huh.
So I feel like that would just be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
James?
going to have to go with the other side of the spectrum here. My 9-year-old sister, she's actually very good at technology, so I think that would be a very interesting day.
Does she know much about IU and the meme culture that surrounds it?
She knows memes.
She knows memes?
She knows memes.
Well,
I have to give it to her.
That's all you need. So, why is it that the only time Not Too Late was featured on the tab was when we had Jesse Eisenberg on the show? Are we not normally good enough for you?
Yeah.
Just simply yes.
Mhm.
We're not good enough.
No.
Now that's interesting because you're a writer, so you could help the show be better.
I don't know. I don't like that all the weight falls on my shoulders for that.
Okay.
So I feel like it's more of a you thing.
It's
to
just
make
on
it
me.
to make it funnier.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, you might want to write that one down.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Sonny. Did you murder this man?
No.
His eyes were dead on the inside. You could tell he was lying. I'm gonna have to raise the stakes. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Look, I have a interview that I'm trying to do right now.
Deflection, the gateway drug to murder. It's the oldest trick in the book. But I'm smarter than he is. You've won this battle, say, but not the war.
I apologize, guys. I have no idea what that was about.
was intense.
What's your security situation here?
We have none. Where
okay.
were we? Right, you were telling me that I suck at my job. Random question. What would you guys post on your stories if the IDS stopped publishing content?
Oof. James?
Well, we don't post IDS content. You know, you get a couple cease and desist letters, and you start to stop doing that. So
So you did,
we did with their permission, and then
and then they took it back.
they're a little bait and switch here. You know, they give you permission, and then they send a cease and desist, send some lawyers at you.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
So
IDS is the evil one.
We don't have the best relationship. They just get upset if we like post their stuff.
After we ask them, and their editors tell us
Yeah.
to post it. So you know.
So if like big news things, like something big happens in the news and they're the only ones that like have the source for it, we like can't post about it because we don't have a source and like they're the only source. So it makes it kind of hard.
That sounds difficult.
That's why most of what we post is our own independent journalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, along with like that, what is involved with running the account besides dealing with cease and desist letters?
You know, that's a good half of what we deal with. To be honest, you know, it's kind of weird. It's like people don't really want other people to know what's going on with things. You know, I'm not going to name any names, of course, but yeah. So a lot of news, a lot of memes,
Okay.
a lot of people tagging their personal Instagrams, hoping we'll post it.
Yeah, it's a lot of like checking the DMs, so like, because that's where people like send us content or like stuff that's going on, which is like exciting to check, but a lot of times people just tag us in like really weird stuff that like makes no sense. Like this one account will like post just like normal pictures of herself, like for her personal Instagram, and like tag us in it every time. And I'm like, what do you want us like? Do you want us to post it? Like, what is the goal here?
I think you should do it. I think you should just post it. Just see what happens.
Interesting take.
Yeah?
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
So, since you guys, interact with Mark Cuban, could you get him onto the show? What, even if a Zoom interview? And a Zoom interview is not obviously the same, and I want you to remember that. What's Up Weekly, Zoom interviews are not the same. But could you get Mark Cuban for us?
Probably not.
Probably.
He's got stuff going on.
He's got
Okay.
He's got important things.
He does
going on.
Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Manages a team.
You know,
Well,
business.
could you at least score some pizza since you guys are partnered with Pizza X? Or
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about
wow,
Do you want us if we like advertise with
that. I
the
mean,
show?
yeah, I
Probably
mean,
could.
maybe.
we could advertise on the show.
Yeah.
So like if this said Pizza X, it was like Not Too Late with Sebastian Russell, brought to you by Pizza X. We could get some pizza.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down
Could you
for
do
that.
some like skateboard tricks too?
Skateboard tricks?
Yeah, that would be.
I
key.
can twirl a skateboard in my hand. Does that count as a trick?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Unfortunately, Leighton and James, that's all of the time we have. James took up too much time talking about cease and desist letters. Thank you guys for coming in, though. And I want to thank everyone who worked on the show. I want to thank our viewers for coming back and watching. And to those viewers watching at home or on the road, I leave you with this. Goodbye.